they abdicate responsibility to idiot opinion polls. And so they stupidly sample public whim and then craft their policy to magnify their attractiveness to that whim. It's so appalling. I know perfectly well that that's what crafted COVID policy in Canada during the pandemic. It wasn't science. I know the people who were advising the people who were making the policies. It's like, was any of that science? No, it was all opinion poll. It's like, what? Really? Yeah, it was all opinion poll.
But does that scare you that there's that polling would show that these illiberal policies, the human rights breaches were so popular?
Yeah, well, people were afraid and they stampeded, you know. And what happened was we fall prey to the first actor phenomena. So there was a pandemic and it was an unbound problem. How serious is this? No one knows. So it's an apocalypse, right? An apocalypse, I suppose, is a problem of unspecifiable significance. It's a new apocalypse. What do we do about that? Everything we can. What does that mean? Well, we don't know. So then the Chinese totalitarians act first. Lock everyone down. It's like, oh, we better lock everyone down. Brilliant. You know, have you looked at the death tolls in Sweden during the pandemic? They're among the lowest in the European Union.
And their excess deaths are much better.
That's right. They don't have excess deaths because they didn't destroy their healthcare system, not stopping the pandemic. Yeah, it's appalling. It's appalling. It was another indication of the collapse of sophisticated policy making into a virtue signaling unidimensional problem. It's like, it's all about COVID. It's like, yeah, really, not heart disease, not cancer, not chronic illness, not the socialization of children, not the education of children, not the supply chain, not the maintenance of the economy, not unemployment, not the ballooning of the debt. None of that. It's just COVID right now. And isn't it so interesting that because it's just COVID, we get all the power? Yeah, well, you know, excuse me if I'm a bit skeptical of your motivation.